audience.
Selama mereka yang sini aja kok. Tihek mission aja kok. 1956 pentalam itu ke AICTM kenapa kan? Inde hama bangso 1995 pasti autonomous state alam pasti ini itu orang number 1 mission lah. Aku no pada constitution amendment lo, no 6 plus amendment boleh.
Kalau arju isi specific question lah kan, kalau no outside autonomous state.
Lalu autonomous state alam sudah kan? Autonomous state alam belum ada. No dalam jumlah 6 schedule ke biong, usia dalam tujuan Injil lo. Itu 6 to chodorde autonomous state kita ada. Normal ni ke MOU, MOS1, MOS2 lo dalam ke signatory lo macam tu kita berapa nama. The autonomous state alam deposit mention di dalam. 6 schedule dia pun kan 6 to itu cuma tidak kali. 6 schedule ke itu ke sikit apa baca bandari kete. Itu MLS itu naik kete.
Coba question number.
Coba.
Yeah, sir. Question to you is that. Namanya masih apa MOU kita tolong kami namanya si government of India long itu no, lasopen not MOS1, MOS2 long dan namanya masih government of India long itu no, masih kopi apa sih namanya? Anil kom artikel 244 ekenan so, kalau bangsa bang jongle dan musik, nanti pan minit ke phone dan reply ko boleh ini loh.
Ini kemarin kita ke kata sahabat itu kosong sih, knowledge apa sih ini jiwa ini pun. Non-aligned among political language. I was expecting low points from our honorable esteemed lawyer, but he didn't say anything about low points. He said only about the political aspect. So I don't want to discuss politics.
That is wrong.
I have not come to discuss politics here. I have come only to discuss about low points. Now itu yang si people si autonomous state non 39 year belong in their mouth, okay? Like ini mana di coba-coba itu. Entire people of Caribbean is responsible. Ini movement. We could not sustain until and unless you can sustain for a considerable period of time by which you can convince the central government to act according to our demand. There is no point. Sustain with their poor. Sustain with them. Movement is sustain with them. I sustain with them. And I feel that we will bring autonomous state. No, movement also sustain with him. It depends on that, because you will have to compel the government to do it. Until unless you know how to compel to do it, we have exhausted our mass power. We exhausted the power of the gun. We exhausted many other forms of movement, including burning of buildings and all. We could not sustain it for long enough for us to get what we want. Last of all, government has 62 under 250 kabong EU. Now see, we are strengthening 62 in the process. We are strengthening 62 in the process. Now see, non-banke, I just want to reply one thing, low point, okay?
Sorry, in short.
In short, yes, low point. Our esteemed advocate also says that he has not seen any limitation in 62. He has not seen any limitation in 62. The limitation is ingrained in every line. He was talking about paragraph 12. In paragraph 12 also, it is ingrained. Paragraph 12 of the 6th schedule. If you see, if somebody can show me paragraph 12. If somebody can. Yes. Application of acts of parliament. Application of acts of parliament and of the legislature of the state of Meghalaya, state of Assam is paragraph 12. Okay. No act of the legislature of the state of Assam in respect of any matter specified in paragraph 3. So it is specific in whatever subject is intended in paragraph 3. Of this schedule as matters with respect to which council may make law and no act of parliament of the legislature of the state prohibiting or restricting the consumption of so and so and so and so. So, radhan aku bangke paragraph 3 long kima PR a subject long ke no act of parliament or state will apply. We agree. But no, Article 162 says that for all other purpose, Article 162 says that for all other purpose, the state government action will prevail. Article 162. Land bahata, let us not itu betang kalau it is good for us to know our weakness. Until and unless we know our weakness, we won't be able to fight. We won't be able to fight. On land, let me read out to you. Land does not belong to autonomous state. This book says, I'm not saying it. And how this book says land does not belong to autonomous council. This book points to this court judgment.
Please mention the article and
yes,
so that the people can understand.
This book points to this judgment, and it is Udandas Panika Prala Chandradas versus Kanjamon District Council. This particular set, the Honorable High Court says it quotes Mrs. C. M. Lloyd versus District Council United Khasiat Hills. In this regard, it quoted the Honorable Court. Guwahati High Court has quoted this. In this regard, the land comprised in an autonomous district does not belong to the district council in the sense it is owned by the state of Assam and not by the district council. Though in that case there is no elaborate discussion, but this decision holds the field. Next line. The Honorable Court says that the judge says that then he says that we would however question where partially excluded areas, and as such the sovereign right over land vested in the crown. After the lapse of paramountcy, such properties and assets have vested in the union and the corresponding states respectively. This position has been made clear in Article 294 and 295 of the Constitution. According to Article 162 of the Constitution, executive power of the state shall extend to the matters in respect of which the legislature of the state has power to make laws on setting apart, on use, and on allotment. State government doesn't have that power. That power remains with council. But the rest of matters related with land. According to Article 162, the executive of the state shall extend to the matters in respect of which the legislature of the state has power to make laws. Entry 18 of List 2 of State List of 7 schedules in the Constitution of India, the land is a state subject. Therefore, the right over land rests in the state. This is court judgment. This is court judgment.
This can be appealed in the Supreme Court.
This can be appealed in the Supreme Court. Yes. Why nobody has appealed in the Supreme Court? I say that anybody who is interested to protect our land, they should go and challenge this in the Supreme Court.
Yes. Can be challengeable.
Okay. This is challengeable.
Yes, it is challengeable.
Until and unless we challenge this in the Supreme Court, these judgments stand.
This will apply.
Okay.
This will apply.
Okay.
Okay. There are so many other things I can point out. So the intrinsic limitation, we have to fight off this intrinsic limitation. And one of the ways to fight off the intrinsic limitation is by amendment. So we should not hate amendment. We should try to make proper amendment so that we fight off those intrinsic limitations that we have in this system.
Okay, sir. Okay, we got it. We got it very clearly.
To avoid going to court.
Any of the panelists want to speak on this matter? We are giving a time for that.
To state a subject,
Sir, please.
Mic.
Please. State বুলি কৈছে যে High Court Amendment সেই Sarthi Phangchu case High Court কৈছে land matters belong to the council, so the council should take up the matter, and therefore the Sarthi Phangchu should be given back the land according to the wishes of the council.
This is true.
Nah, Robo. Ni nang ni pan chok ke pun aku donde. Aku hedi hala elong hedi. State land belong to the state fulodi. Ang hala law lo putu ke state means the district council. Lagi alam kan lasi hedi ni ligama tha ke la ini tu ka cepang tan on ma ke la si dependent ko agama bang sir one more sir there is one agreement. I don't know sir is aware or not. This is another MOS High Court government of Assam. They took the order dated by ordered by the governor, notification of dated this school 29 January 1995. I'll just read out. Cup power disabled.
Sir, don't make it too long.
Blanket power period kasong si Pado itu maka that executive council akan ham paru repindah governor akan Japong du alam blanket power period kasong si Pado kita titim kemata akan kaekse lasi aku tak jadi pun yang kita orang kita hai pernah dulu tentu jaya kata alam itu ini sini kasong aku tak tham same matter, same question. Two of them with maybe different justification.
Bapak kadang ni asal kang jangan kai pen kadang tu ngelak lo. Dak pen council pen lo pincong lo teh, kalau itu lo mana mana cak nanti. Kasih uson governor ham ada kom tim special. Doma pen 163 of the Indian Constitution laporan teh the advice of the Council of Ministers. Mana Council of the Ministers soman arjuna ko popot bilang na pending na piti state government ne ko kasi tapos 6 ito ata campaign ko pine blanket power mate absolute discretionary power do governor patta puri kali kar
माने 6 शेड्यूल इंस्टीट्यूशन लोग गार्जियन के गवर्नर लो मती लासी मुनी तुंगी तीन के गवर्नर लोग सी ब्लैंकेट पावर डोलो अपोसी लगे हला केने काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर फान आरजू जे पिंडा उल्लो सी मुनी तुम कदो वेता तीन पे सिता नीली के माता भागे काली गवर्नर का को होवे
sir discretionary power governor domawe say athema confusion do la sopo tha rat unta basi yani
hala elgin sakang mama
any one of them second session ke lahir PGR alam na bangji la pen just 125 amendment alam na bangji let's start sir
yes mari court le itu bang ruling na PGR kita heading itu la bangso ka implement ya bang legislative dan police power itu mereka yang ada problem gomati lain orang dulu dalam ke more bang ke discretionary power I am only going to raise the question of no because we have for years argued with the central government that we are unable to exercise our will because the governor stands as a stumbling block not because of him but because of the operation of 163 article and the court has ruled in several cases that our governor is a constitutional governor. It is not a discretionary governor. Lama governor who pada ruling dulu. Amma say he has to adhere to the provisions of the Constitution. This is Article 163. So we try our best, we argue and say, okay, we'll solve the problem. We demand that, in fact, that on the subjects given to the council under 62, the governor should go by the advice of the district council. That is our demand. That has been always, till now that is our demand. But the government did not agree. They said, we will not
আমি কিয় অটোনমাস ষ্টেট বুলি কিয় কৈছো আমাৰ অধিক হয় আমি প্ৰেক্টিছ কৰিবলৈ যাওঁতে আমাক কিছুমান ছিক্স শিডিউলৰ ক্ষেত্ৰতো আমাৰ এটা বাধা থাকে যেনে গভৰ্ণৰ তেখেতক আমি তেখেতৰ পাৱাৰ লিমিটেশ্যন থাকে তেখেতে পাৱাৰ অফ মিনিষ্টাৰক সুধি পেলাইহে যিকোনো ক্ষেত্ৰত ইমপ্লিমেণ্টেশ্যন কৰিব পাৰে তো পাৱাৰ অফ মিনিষ্টাৰ বুলি ক'লে কেবিনেটৰ
আপনার স্টেট যোৱা 86 অৰুণাচল প্ৰদেশ স্টেট গুড পাইছে তাৰ আগত কি আছে অৰুণাচল কক আপোনালোকক সকলোৱে উঠিছিল নেপাৰ হাণ্ড্ৰেড আছিল একোৱে নাই এটা জেগাৰ নাম আছে মাৰ্গ্ৰিটা বুলি কয় till 98 লকে তাতে আকৌ প্ৰটেক্টেড এলেকা বুলি কৈছে তাত স্পেশাল এটা পলিটিক্যাল অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট অফিসার আছে সেই জেগাত যাবলৈ ইনাৰ লাইন পাৰমিট লাগে এজিপি দিনত আহি পেলাই হেতু উইথড্ৰ কৰি দিলে ট্ৰাইবেল বেলেন্স ব্লক কিনি শিলঙৰ পৰা যেতিয়া ৰাজধানী আহিলে গুৱাহাটী 1969 ট্ৰাইবেল বেল ব্লকটো গুচাই দিলে এতিয়া বহুত কি ট্ৰাইবেল এলেকাত গুচাই দি আছে 6 শিডিউলক এটেক কৰিবলৈ 2 মিনিট নালাগে মাই ডিয়াৰ ব্ৰাদাৰ অন দা ৱে উই ইন দা সেম লাইন আমি সকলোৱে একে নামৰ যাত্ৰী ময়ো ট্ৰাইবেল আপুনি ট্ৰাইবেল আপুনি পাহাৰৰ আছে মই বয়ামত আছো কিন্তু সংবিধানে আমাক হিলছ আৰু প্লেবুল কোডটো মেনশন কৰা হাসা কৰিছে নেকি কৰাব নাই এসটি এই কাৰণে আপোনাৰ 6 শিডিউলৰ ইমান পাৱাৰ দিয়া আছে এই পাৱাৰটো আপোনালোকে এক্সাৰসাইজ কৰিব পৰা নাই আপোনাৰ মাটি কেনেকা ইয়াত নন প্ৰটেক্টেড মানুহে মাটি ললে তাৰ দায়িত্বটো কোন হু ইজ দ্য হেড ৰেসপন্সিবল ইট ইজ দ্য কাউন্সিল